everyone, I'm Grahtles, and welcome to a new episode of City Skylines. We're in Madison City. We left off the last time I said I would probably do a college campus in here, but I was just kind of looking through the milestones, and we're in Grand City right now. And with Capital City, we open up a university campus area. And in the past, when I used the DLC campus, I've always used the trade schools. So I was thinking that maybe we'll hold off and we'll wait until we get our university campus at Capital City and go ahead and put it in here and try something new. We do still have huge demands for industry, so I was thinking about possibly making a forestry industry on this side, and we have highway access and we can add it there. We do have our cargo hub right here for our train, and I think eventually once we unlock ships, I'll put a cargo ship over here, which is also in our next milestone. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some trees over here and get started on this. So now that I've placed the trees, if I go into my natural resources, I do have a forestry area. And I'm going to go ahead and lay out the roads to come into here. And I will use the DLC. I'm still leaving it paused. I have plenty of money, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'll get started on that. So now I have the basics to start the farm industry over here. I just need to run my water and I need to add in power. So I'll be right back. So I ran the water and I'm kind of looking at my options for electricity. I don't really want to run power lines all over. So I've been looking at some solutions. And I think I'm going to use the solar updraft. It does give me 240 watts per week. The upkeep is rather high, but when I look at the other options, it doesn't give me a lot of power. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick this, possibly, my train tracks are there. If I put this right about here, that should work. And now I just have to extend the power to here. And to here. And that catches there. Alright. So now we should be able to fill in some of this with the base game. So I'm gonna have to district this out with the base game also. It is a pain that you have to do it twice, but if I don't do it, it will be polluting industry and not forestry industry. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. And I was only gonna do a small part, but if I forget to do it later on and add more base game, then it will pollute. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the whole thing. Okay, so now I just gotta mark that with the forestry, and I am gonna go ahead and get rid of this name. There we go. So now I'm gonna restart the game and add in some industry right here. Let's start the game. I'll put it on 3 speed. I'm going to do just one rectangle for now. Reason being is I think our water is getting low. Reason being is I don't want it to be not enough workers right off the start. I'm gonna just check my water because I noticed that, yeah, I'm gonna have to add some more water. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. got some commercial demand. We still have some industry demand, so I guess I will fill out the rest of this. And then we'll go ahead and go over here where our new residents are. And we have that all filled out. Let's go ahead and add some commercial to this side. Now I could run a little bit more commercial down this area right here because we do seem to have a huge need for more commercial, and my water pump is not connected. So let's go ahead and connect that to electricity. There we go. And yeah, there we go. We're getting that not enough workers going on. Let me go ahead and turn off any lights too. There we go. And I'm just gonna let that be. I still have a high demand for industry and not enough workers, so that's, you know, normal. We could check on our traffic really quick. That's still at 94. That's doing pretty good. Now, I still don't have any public transportation. I like to kind of hold off as long as my traffic's flowing okay. Because once I run the metro, I like to do it neatly and cleanly, and sometimes when I do it at the beginning, and then I start adding to it and adding to it, it just makes a mess of things. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's see what I can do to kind of maybe. See, now this is very far away from here, so they really do have to travel quite a bit, and the same with the residents over there, to work. So I might have to put in some kind of road that would give them a more direct route, or at least run a train or something. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I ran a road from here to here in hopes that that would give them more easy access to get to work. They don't have to get on the freeway or anything. I don't know if that'll work or not. Most likely they will automatically take the freeway. Not sure, but we'll see what happens. I am getting people traveling this road. Let's just see where they go. Okay, so the truck is going this way. So, and it does seem like our workers have filled out. Just gonna delete that one. Let them come on in. And I actually have a extremely high industry again. Just gonna fill in this one. And kind of let that go from there. Gonna need, I think, possibly another crematory over here. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, it's a big city, so I'm gonna put in another crematory. And, let's see what we could do. Alright, so I think another thing we're gonna look at is we should have some unique buildings. So we do have a bakery. A lemonade factory. Clothing store. Alright, so for the bakery, all we need is our farm. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put a bakery maybe down on the main road somewhere. Well, off the main road. I don't want it directly on the main road. So maybe we'll just go ahead and put in a nice little area off of here. And go ahead and shut off the lights. And I think we'll put a nice bakery here. People could come get some baked goods. And then I think what we're going to do also is we're going to go over here and put in a road off the main road. And we're going to do a post office. So I think we'll come in about here. I'm going to run it down here. And I'm going to turn the lights off again. And let's go into our transport. And here we have a post office. And you know what? I might put the post office on the main road. Put it right there. And I'm gonna add this off to the side. But I think I'm gonna delete these roads. Come in a little smaller. Does need power. And we'll just run that right down the block here. And I think what we'll do is we'll run a road just to about here. Like so. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put in, let's see, the sorting facility. So we'll go ahead and put that, well, we can fit it right behind it. Yeah, I guess we'll put it right behind it. So that works. Alright, so now some of our residents are filling in over here nicely. Gonna go ahead and add more residents over to here. I'm gonna add a little bit more roads to this farming area. Our industrial need is still extremely high. Well, not extremely high, but it keeps going up. It's constantly going up. And that's why the DLC for the industry is so difficult to use. Okay, I just leveled up. I believe that was farm. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so now we have our workers' barracks, which I think we'll make a special little road for them off the side here. And we'll put them in here. We'll go ahead, we'll put 2 workers' barracks in there. And we get some sapling trees. Put those in. And now we got the pellets. So we'll go ahead and put that in. Down here. I can actually stick it on the edge here. So I'm going to do that. So we do have some storage. Little storage things like the small log yard and the sawdust. We could add those maybe off the edge here. Okay, we'll do 1 and 1. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it for now. I don't think any unique buildings opened up. Let's see. I got a bakery, furniture factory. So in a lot of unique buildings, you need more than just the industry you're using. Sometimes it could be a multitude of them. So it could be that you need farming and oil because it produces plastics. So a lot of times I will not use the unique buildings. Only sometimes, like the bakery I know is just for farming. I did print out a list of every unique factory and what you need for it a while back, and you can find that information on the internet pretty easily. So now I think I'm pretty filled out here. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in some more green. So, I was looking over here. I have plenty of room to kind of run in a couple of more residents over here. So I was thinking about doing that. I have not upgraded this road. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna start this back up here. We do have a lot of areas that can be filled out. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna add some parks to my high density. I know I only had placed a few, so I think I'm gonna go to about the middle here. I'm gonna do a playground over here and a playground here. I think I'll do 2 dog parks on either side as well. There's one. There's 2. What I could do off of here, I could do a fishing pier. That would be nice. Let's see. Maybe a little road off of here. They could do a little fishing down here. We'll add a little gravel road. Just something. It's snapping crazy. Let's see. I still really want to move these services. I'm thinking about coming over here and putting them over here. I may do that on the next episode. We are now making about 30 to 31,000. Alright, we just went down. That's interesting. It fluctuates quite a bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. And hopefully we'll be able to get to Capital City by the next episode. So we'll be able to do our college campuses. I really wanted to do that this episode, but we kind of lost a few citizens. I think maybe we'll add to our high density, come down here, and that should help us to build our population up a little bit. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.